Hey everybody! It's nice to see you all. My name is Eugene, or you can call me you. Now that we've heard about the 5 different generations of distance education according to technology, let's try to ask ourselves, which generation do you think is the best generation? I'll give you 3 seconds to think about it. Well, if you said it's the 5th generation, well, you're wrong. Honestly, there's no better generation or model among these 5. Taylor emphasized in his work that the later generations are not actually necessarily better than the earlier ones. In fact, the first generation remains to be very important and useful, and even the 5th generation may not also apply to a lot of educational contexts. Westergaard also called it a central question, which is basically our topic today, and it could shape everything that's offered in distance education institution, including activities, assessment, and the overall experience. Now imagine 2 friends. We have Lee and Sam. Lee says that smartphones make everything different. How we talk to each other, find information, and even have fun. And Lee thinks that's because we have smartphones. Our lives changed a lot. On the other hand, Sam thinks that we made smartphones because we wanted to do more things easily, like talking to friends far away or finding answers quickly. Sam believes we have smartphones because they fit with what we need and what we want. If you sided with Lee, you might be biased towards technological determinism. But if you sided with Sam, then that's social construction of technology. In Klein's paper in 2015, there are 2 central discussions when we talk about technological determinism, and it was discussed by Stoudemire and Misa and Bimber. First, the development of technology proceeds in an autonomous manner, meaning it's independent, determined by an internal logic, independent of social influence. Second, the technological change determines social change in a very prescribed manner. Essentially, what this means is technology is the primary driving force behind societal changes, and it operates independently of other societal factors like culture, economy, or politics. And that's according to Westergaard. Simply put, it's saying that technological determinism views technology as the cost of social change. However, Westergaard actually noted that this theory is not widely accepted anymore because it kind of oversimplified the relationship between society and technology, and it also fails to account for the origins of innovation. To better understand the concept of this theory, imagine a river cutting through land, changing everything in its path. In technological determinism, technology is like this river, moving ahead and changing society without society affecting it much. This idea makes things seem too simple, not seeing how society's needs and rules also guide where the river goes. In the mid-1980s, the Scott approach, which was brought about by several constructivists, challenged the technical aspect of technological determinism. According to Klein, several publications and case studies talk about the development of technology as an effect of negotiations between several social groups, like engineers, inventors, managers, etc. Now this contradicts or contrasts the first central discussion of technological determinism, right? In Scott, innovation comes about because of certain human needs or problems, and the resulting technologies produced influenced us because of societal factors. Simply put, technology is a response to certain needs and demands of societal factors. And according to Bidger, he pointed out that Scott also provides a theoretical perspective on the relationship between technology and society and their joint developments and co-evolution. In our example a while ago, the shape of the river can be influenced not just by the river itself, but the quality of land, the weather, the irrigation practice, etc. There's more to it than the direction of the water that cuts through the land. Now, why is this relevant to the context of DE? Well, the point of all of this is self-awareness. As a teacher, of course. If you reflect, it's very easy to fall into the traps of technological determinism when reading about the generations of DE. We might think that the fifth generation is way better because it's more current, but if you think about it, there's actually more to it than just being the updated one. In the context of education, our needs and demands of today's time influence the technology and innovation we used in DE. If you recall your history in DE, a lot of times DE was born out of necessity and inclusivity, and technology was there to bridge the gap. It's not the other way around where DE was born because technology was there. Both of them are sort of in a co-evolution together, and we have kept innovating our technology at the same time education has evolved alongside with it. And now in selecting technology for our DE, because there's already a bunch of options currently, we have to remember to think more socially constructive instead of technological determinism. Technology certainly have advantages, and different contexts matter. We can even practice several generations or even try a hybrid approach towards the selections of technology. These generations, remember, they're not mutually exclusive, and the choice of technology actually depend on what we need. After all, bad content and bad teaching are just bad education. It's not about what, but the overarching why. As Westward puts it, technology selection and adoption in the DE exist in a complex milieu. With all this being said, here are the issues you need to answer for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope we have an interactive discussion below. Bye!